Hey guys, and welcome to our video on linear dodge. Now, this is in our lighten group, so it's going to make your image lighter. It's actually brighter than screen or color dodge, but it's less saturated than color dodge. So it just gives a little bit more of a realistic approach, and I think this works really well for landscape. So we've got a great example. We're going to add some sunlight coloring to our image. The colors are not going to be too saturated, but we're going to get a really nice brightening effect. And it is worth noting, this is in our Special 8 blending mode group, meaning it's going to look different for opacity and fill. So let's go ahead and open up our image here. We're in our sample images, chapter 3, section 11, and we have linear dodge. Let's open it up. Really simple example here. Basically, we've got some nice sunlight coloring in our image, and I just want to extend that through the whole photo. So let's grab our adjustment layers. I'm going to go to solid color, and then we're going to choose a nice sunset, sunrise color. Something like this. You can change the color at any time. So let's go our blending modes here, all the way down to linear dodge. There we go. And we're going to see, whoa, that's way too bright already. So we are seeing it is in fact brighter than screen. There we go. And it's brighter than color dodge as well. So linear dodge, super bright, but it does a really nice job in the shadows. So the first thing I want to do here is I just need it to be less bright. So let's just double click here on our color, and I'm just going to bring the actual color down. Okay. There we go. We'll bring the color down, and let's add a little bit more saturation. More towards the red. There we go. That looks great. Now this is in our Special 8 blending mode group, which means it's going to be different for opacity and fill, and you're going to mostly see this in the highlights. So let's go ahead and show you guys how that looks. So let's go ahead and change our opacity. In this case, I'm going to bring my opacity to 60%. There we go. So just hit V for your move tool and then the number 6. And let's go ahead and put a layer up here, called it opacity 60%. There we go. And then let's go ahead and bring our opacity back up to 100% and hit Shift 6 to bring our fill to 60%. So here we can see this is what our image looks like at a fill of 60%, and here we have an opacity of 60%. So not a huge difference. Let's go ahead and zoom into our highlights. This is where we're going to see the difference. Okay, so you're just going to get a little bit smoother blending using your opacity than your fill. Let's zoom back out and take a look at the difference. So it is a different effect. Pretty subtle, however. So if you want to get a little bit more of a light flare, then you want to use fill. If you want it to be a little bit more subtle, then you want to use your opacity. But all in all, it's a great effect. Let's just make this, bring our fill back up to 100. It's a great effect for adding light effects, like light flares and things like that to your photos. Linear dodge really does a nice job, and here we have some beautiful sunset coloring. So linear dodge is going to be brighter than screen, it's going to be brighter than color dodge, but it's going to be less saturated, meaning we're going to get a little bit more natural colors. So for things like light flares, this is really perfect. Alright guys, that's it for this one. In our next video, we're going over lighter color, which is very similar to the lighten blend mode. We'll see you in the next one.